Hi, this is Scotch with Bob and Matt.
Hi, I'm Bob, and this is Matt, and we're here to give you a little sampling of the Ledaig.
The Ledaig 10-year-old.
Ledaig 10-year-old from the Tobermory distillery. And everybody calls it the Tobermory distillery, but the odd thing is, it originally, when it was first formed, it was Ledaig brewery. It was a brewery back in 1795, I believe. The king decided that there were too many distilleries running around, and he said that they no longer could make any new distilleries, open any new distilleries. So the people in Ledaig wanted their own spirits, so they opened a brewery. And until the laws finally subsided a little bit over there, they switched to the Scotch system.
Very happy we did.
And yes, we are. I mean, this is one of them that I've had several times in the past, and so this is an all new variety, and I'm looking forward to this one. They closed. They're one of the distilleries that closed down for 41 years back in 1837, and just sat there.
Glad I wasn't around for that.
They opened it back up again, and I think Matt said you were there in what, 72? No, you were there. Excuse me.
When I was in elementary school.
No. You were there in
2014.
2014. He saw some bottles that were from 1972. Well, the distillery had closed, and they had just left the kegs sitting there. And actually, they didn't know what to do with them, so they just kept them. And now Matt tells me that they've bottled those.
They bottled those just a few years ago as a 42-year-old. Yeah.
So, because in 2017 they had closed down completely for renovation. I think we mentioned that in the Tobermory video a while ago, and when they reopened, they started this the new Ledaig line, and there's several different varieties of this. And this is a 10-year-old with their 46.3 ABV, which is standard for the Ledaig Tobermory distillery.
Yeah, they like that. 46.3. It's a very good percentage, I think. I was introduced to this on that trip, and actually not at the distillery first. We stayed in Oban, and there was a whiskey shop right before you got to the dock, where they had restaurants and things like that. And just before you got there, in the main square, basically, there is a Oban whiskey shop there that had a sign out front, whiskey tasting, 6 p.m., and it was 10 pounds. And so after dinner, we said definitely going there for that. And went back in, 10 pounds, and it was 7 whiskeys, which was 3 scotches, and they were comparing it to 4 bourbons. This was not one of those. One of them was the Glendronach 15, which I bought. And if you bought, you got 10 pounds off, which was amazing after having 7. One of them was a Springbank 18, which it's amazing now. But after the tasting, the owner said, I've got something that I think you would probably like. Come back over here, and brought me over to the counter. And she poured me one of these. And I said, well, that's delicious. I've never had that before. So recommended that we go to Mull to go visit the distillery on Mull and try to taste one of these there. So I did. It was great. We had a great visit. And of course I went back to the shop to buy the bottle of Ledaig because their price was better. But it just happened to be that way.
Yep.
At that time. Delicious. It's a delicious peated whiskey, but it's lightly peated. This is what, 30 to 40 parts per million or something?
Yeah, it's close to Isla, so it does have some of that peat, but it's a I said it's a soft campfire as opposed to some of the Isla ones that are a little,
Which are
little
more,
bit stronger.
more medicinal.
Yeah.
And
But this is a nice, there's some nice nosing on this one here. With Tobermory, half the year they distill non-peated Tobermory, and half the year they distill the Ledaig peated, all out of the same same plant.
which I also think has changed, because I think it was a shorter time that they used to do the peated.
Yes.
I think. And when you told me that in your research, that surprised me, because I didn't realize it was that long. But obviously, the Ledaig has gotten popular.
Yeah, and this is really is one of the largest, fastest growing scotches in the United States right now.
Wow.
I was pleasantly surprised with that, but I can understand this. It has that smokiness to it, the sweetness, and there's a honey in there that comes from the Tobermory. There's a good vanilla, but that peat still is there, but it's a soft peat. And so this gives a lot of depth and complexity to it.
Quite a bit, yes.
I
and
had
for
it-
and for a 10-year.
I had it, probably around 2013 or 2014. I think we had this in one of our tastings, and boy, I'm so glad we got it back.
So quite delicious.
Mhm.
If there are any others that you'd like us to taste like this, that would be a good thing to put in the comments below.
Yes, I'll take a Ledaig tasting any day.
Yes, we'll do that
Right now.
anytime. So, we'd like you to like and subscribe to these videos.
Yep.
We try to come out with one every Monday. We've been putting these together for a while. Scotch with Bob and Matt has been around now for a little over 2 years, which has gotten very exciting for us. We're
Yes.
having a great time. And we've raised lots of money for the New World Celts.
Yes, I mean, we've been doing tastings with the NWC for over 25 years now. So
He has.
So we're
I'd have been a baby then.
everything we do for scholarships, and all our money goes to the NWC for the scholarship fund.
So share us with your friends, like and subscribe on Facebook and Instagram, and again, scotchwithbobandmatt.org. Sláinte.
I gotta have another one before she takes it.
Mm-hmm.